Well, it takes, like, what is a sport? It takes, physical, some sort of coordination, which gaming does, right?
But is that the official term of sport?
I mean, I don't know the dictionary definition, no, but...
Let me pop that up for us here. Let me say this. This is the
Pokemon is a
definition. This is
battle
the
of the mind.
dictionary.com Oxford Languages. A sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment.
So you see, it's the physical aspect that makes me define.
But gaming is technically physical. After reading this, I guess gaming is.
I think what we're doing as in gaming is a hobby, but it's like calculative.
Damn. We that's right. That's bang on right there.
90% of your brain.
100%. Esports, change the name.
That being said,
E-competition.
what?
E-com.
E-com. Home ec, no longer cooking. You're gaming now. Master Chef,
Iron
chopped
Chef.
Iron
And they're
Chef.
sweating.
Yeah.
And that's not
way
considered
more,
a sport.
That's way more physical than gaming because you're moving around the kitchen.
So
That's
is,
so true.
is Bobby Flay the Michael Jordan of
He is,
Iron
and
Chef?
yes. 100%. And for today's episode, we have a very, very
Similar topic.
similar.
No, the transitions don't work.
It is. It definitely is. But you know what? I'm very, very excited for today's episode because I just can't wait for this movie.
Shirt off now.
We're gonna be talking about Black Panther. I see we have a lot of people walking by this path. I didn't think there was like nobody earlier. Now it's like
hey, it's dynamic.
it's
dude.
constant movement, but it's okay. You know why? Because we're out the spot. We just picked the location, sat down, record, boom, done. Let's go.
It's a community.
That's
Give you something to watch, dude. Oh, there
communal
you go.
community.
You can see how many times that guy without a shirt on, like, does a lap or something.
Hey, we can tell. Right now it's lap 1.
Every time it happens, we're gonna stop my
3.
sentence.
Yo, it's 3. No, I've been counting this.
Oh,
guy.
actually?
He had his shirt
Wow.
on.
He had his shirt on
Respect.
for 2 rounds and he took off his shirt.
Respect.
When's the round he takes off his pants?
Let's stop. Let's move on. If he takes his pants off, then we'll move.
If he takes his pants off,
for the
I'm quitting this
viewership, we gotta-
podcast and I'm following him.
Yeah, I'm chasing him down.
But yeah, so for today, we're going to be talking about the Black Panther trailer that they released and everything that we can talk about as much as we can. What we think, theories, assumptions, anything possible.
We'll just say right now, potential spoilers, because we can't really
Sure.
determine,
If our theories ever become true,
Yes, you can
potential
use
Which they
spoilers.
do.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
They
100%.
do. They always do.
This trailer, folks, gentlemen, boys, Josh, Andrew, cameraman, showed a lot.
Boy.
Showed a
it
lot.
did show a lot.
And I was very surprised of how much it showed. I was also surprised of what they showed. But I'm grateful.
But I think it showed a lot in a sense where it was more than what we saw from the first trailer. But I'm sure they didn't show us things that are going to take place
100%.
in the movie. So
Exactly.
for example,
I hope not.
Multiverse of Madness showed a lot.
Yes.
But this, I think, it showed more, but we just didn't see it before.
That's correct, yeah.
know.
And like a lot of the footage that we've seen in the trailer is very similar to the teaser as well, too. There's obviously some additions, but
Yeah.
That's round 4.
that's lap number 4. Respect, keep going, young man. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm super, super excited for this episode. I mean, sorry, not episode, this movie.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why. Let's talk about it. Let's give the people what they want. This is going to be the final movie to wrap up Phase 4.
Finally.
Final project, I believe, as well,
Oh,
too,
thank
right?
God.
Like everything. This is going to be it. Once this is it, we're going to go next year, and next year we're hitting Phase 5.
Phase 5.
And we're praying that that's when things start kicking off.
We get saved because this phase truly the dark ages.
Because I
was
think
of
this
the
is
MCU.
the same representation of Phase 1. It's just that Phase 1, we're the first time we're getting introduced to any Marvel character in the MCU.
It was just crazy.
Yeah, but with this, they're doing the same thing, but because we've seen it before, that's why it seems less like quality to us.
But there's
Yeah.
no tie-in. At least at the end, even the Iron Man, OG number 1 in the
Facts.
MCU Iron Man. I'm putting the team
Tied
together.
into Avengers. Yeah, no, facts.
Yeah. You
That's
know?
what I think what we're missing. That's the piece.
Yes.
So hopefully, and again, we don't get robbed, but this movie will give us that little tie-in piece. Even at the end, so anything, you know?
We should get some little comedy bits as the post credit scene.
But yeah, I'm hopefully we get something. So about the trailer. First off, we see a better representation of all the characters. For instance, Namor. We get him in action even.
dude.
when he's flying, insane. He reminds me a lot of Star-Lord. Like when he's fighting in it, or like even like Doctor Strange when he has those little steps.
Oh,
Remember
the
when
way
he's training
flying?
with what's that guy? I forgot the guy's name who ends up.
Mordo.
Yeah, when he's training him, he like floats around on his little steps. That's the exact vibe I got.
Right.
We see Shuri in action as well as Black Panther. Not five. And I think
maybe Shuri. We're not 100% sure.
well, for now, it's the one we see on screen is Shuri, and that's confirmed.
We can
because-
add more theories.
Yeah,
on that. We can add more,
like there's been a lot of posters, a lot of like advertising saying like she's in the middle of the poster. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
true.
there's just no way she's not. And the fact that she's in the middle and she has the biggest like portrait shot, and then there's another poster where it's her looking at Namor like face to face, and then there's all the side characters underneath.
Okay.
It is, but what I think might happen is that Shuri might not be the only Black Panther we see.
I don't think so.
Right?
I don't think so.
The fact that they're exposing this much and showing this much and just like letting it go, I truly believe that it might be tied into the story that she's just doing it at the very beginning because someone has to take the mantle.
Yes.
But then that's the process of the movie finding the next Black Panther, finding the next to the air.
So I have a quick theory.
Oh, there we go. Here we go.
coming in hot.
And this is from the first trailer, but this second trailer just helps enunciate it. In the first trailer, you see, or in both trailers, you see Namor finally come to the surface world, and then he eventually floods up into the point where they're in their castle or their main place, and it gets flooded.
Yep.
But obviously before that, you see Namor on the beach fighting like M'Baku and all those guys, right?
Yes.
And in the first trailer, remember the last shot of the Black Panther? You see them like whipping out their claws.
Yeah, in the legs. Yeah, the behind shot.
Yeah. But we're at the beach.
Yeah.
So obviously the Black Panther is there before the whole building gets flooded.
Yeah.
So that's the first, I think, Black Panther, which I think is Shuri.
Yeah.
And then after that, you see like the queen, I forgot her name, but she's at like the press or whatever.
Lap 6.
Lap 6.
So this is why we switched to doing it outdoor.
Anyway,
Just for the real content.
So we see the queen like talking to like the government, whatever. She's like, all of my entire family is gone.
yeah.
Right. So I think I don't think Shuri dies, but I think something happens to her, and then after that, someone picks up the mantle again. You know, because again,
Okay.
like the flood goes all the way up to like their building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
top floor of their,
So I
their
think
palace.
after that is when the second Black Panther comes in.
Yeah.
You know, because for the time being, at that moment,
They needed somebody.
they needed someone because Shuri's mom is like, oh, my entire family is gone.
Yeah.
That includes Shuri. Because why would she say my entire family
Yeah.
if Shuri is there?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
slap in
wow.
the face.
So I'm sure something happens to
Yeah,
her
yeah.
and someone else comes in. Because
They
again,
take them out, yeah.
Ryan Coogler said that this is an ensemble movie, not just focusing on the next Black Panther.
Yeah.
It's focusing on
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
So I think there's going to be at least 2, I assume. I don't know who it is. I don't think it's M'Baku. I doubt it's Killmonger, you know.
It will not
Yeah.
be.
No, and the thing is I believe like no, not I believe. Sorry, from the teaser and the trailer, they're actually 2 different suits. The suit that we see in the trailer, where the behind shot when he pulls out the claws and it's kind of crouching, and the suit that we get when she jumps out of the plane or whoever jumps out of the
Yeah.
plane and lands are 2 different suits.
I thought they were the same.
They look-
because of
the gold?
the gauntlet. Because you know how Shuri has like in the first movie she's using
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things?
The plastic
Like,
helmets.
I like both suits had the same design. Again, I don't know for sure.
Me neither. When I was
Yeah.
saw in the clip, the boots look different. The pattern of the gold looked different, and the 2 shot. I could be
it might
wrong.
have just been that both suits had those gauntlet things. I don't
Sure,
know.
yeah.
Right.
Or it's the same suit because you know how they have it as a necklace, right?
Yeah,
Shuri's
and like
gives it
maybe
as
it's
a
like they have
necklace.
multiple. See, here's another thing too. I think there's a chance that we see more than one Black Panther on screen at the same time. You know what I mean? Like as kind of like a suit that goes around. That
Yeah.
suit is what it means now. That means like
Yes.
hope. That
Yeah.
means like what they're good for, or you know.
Yeah. I feel like it won't be one person having it. I think it's gonna get passed around from Shuri to somebody else to somebody
Matt is
else.
getting tired. He needs some rest up.
Oh yeah. Is he walking?
But I think I think that's one of the biggest
Take a
things
break.
about what we're gonna see on screen. I think will be huge. But everything else in the trailer, the soundtrack looks dope. I am kind of sad that they didn't get Kendrick Lamar to do the second one again. Maybe it's just like scheduling, but I think it would have been dope if Kendrick Lamar did another one because the
yeah.
first one was amazing. The first one was amazing.
But from what we've heard, this one's still
Yes,
solid.
no,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It sounds just as good. But yeah, no, man, like this thing looks Real good. I can't wait for it. Another thing I'm really excited is the storyline of. We mentioned it very quickly on our another episode. Is that the runtime is 2.5 hours.
Yes.
That's a long movie.
Yeah.
But I think it's really gonna do justice for the passing of Chadwick.
Yeah.
Showing that on screen as Black Panther, they're gonna spend a good time because like the majority of the trailer, the first like quarter of it was like the funeral of respect, you know,
and honoring him and
Yeah,
his
exactly.
like, effect after like there's like artwork, like murals in the streets of Wakanda.
exactly.
of
Everyone was
his
wearing
face.
white, so I really think they're gonna
Yeah.
do him good. You know?
I think that's how the movie's gonna start.
Yeah,
I don't think we're gonna see Chadwick.
No.
I think that's just they're gonna jump into the funeral, and I don't think they have to explain it. You know, I think
No,
I
they
think
don't.
like the
He
way
just died
they
in battle,
yeah,
yeah.
I think like the way they handled Paul Walker was, I mean, it's because he filmed more than half of his
Yeah.
movie, so they had
Yes.
to keep it. But with this, Chadwick unfortunately didn't film any of Black Panther 2, so I think they're just gonna keep it that way.
Yeah, no, I think so too, and I think it's okay. I think if we don't see Chadwick at all, or that version Black Panther,
Yeah.
because you know sometimes they could do is like they'll show him on screen as the suit and like, oh, that's Chadwick,
Yeah,
and then he dies in battle or whatever. I
Yep.
think they might just skip all that,
Yeah, I don't
and
think
it starts right away with the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so sad though. I'd be hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Last time I was very very emotional in an MCU movie was when the Yondu died.
Mm.
If they're starting off the movie like that,
What about Logan?
huh?
What about Logan?
Yeah.
What?
It was sad, but it was like the
Wasn't
girl,
as
the little
effective.
girl was getting annoying.
Interesting.
But no, like when Yondu, that shit hurt.
That hurt.
That shit hurt. But this one, it starts off like that, and like I said, I think that's what the tone is in the movie. It's gonna start off very, very hard, very rough. You know, the passing of Chadwick, and then they start finding like, yo, who's gonna take up the mantle? Who's gonna be the Black Panther? Sure, you have to do it. You're next in heir or whatever. Does it? Can't succeed. They have to find someone. And like that's what the pace will be, and that's when
probably
Namor
it.
comes
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
That's probably it. The entire, I guess, country of Wakanda is going to be like, well, looks like Shuri's next because
Yeah.
that's who's supposed to take it. And her mom's probably like, no, because every Black Panther has died. I
Yeah.
don't want my daughter to die too.
Sure,
So
true,
she's
true,
going to
true.
push back.
But it's
And then
also it doesn't go down by air. It's also ritual.
it's by challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by challenge. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So someone's gonna challenge, and you know, so, like obviously,
Yeah.
we're gonna see something. Do you guys think we'll get to see someone that we already seen in the movie?
What do you mean?
Obviously, not someone that was in Black Panther 1, but I'm talking about like White Wolf
There's a high chance.
or even Anthony Mackie.
Anthony
'Cause
Mackie.
remember
I
he
think
gets a
there's
suit
high
from-
chance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so-
Anthony Mackie, there's a high chance.
I'm not just saying because he's another black actor. I'm saying for the storyline,
you
it
didn't even
makes
have to
sense.
say that.
Yeah, and his new wingsuit is from.
Yeah, it's
Wakanda.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
but you know how in the previous movies they haven't done any cameos or anything like
I
that?
think they have to hang it with end it with a bang and
Damn,
bring it
right.
here.
Can you imagine if Anthony Mackie becomes Captain America and the next Black Panther?
It's wishful thinking.
Just give him everything.
that'd be a
bro.
crazy suit. That'd be a crazy suit. Unheard of.
And then Don Cheadle
Black
retires.
Panther suit with
and then he also becomes
Oh,
He has-
War Machine.
chill. I need you to chill. Relax. Now you're just shooting so much shit out there.
What if, bro?
but there's Armor Wars.
Yeah, which is a movie now.
It is a movie now,
surprising.
yeah.
They canceled the show and turned it into a movie, which actually makes sense
I like it.
because I feel like, what are you gonna do? Because like looking at She-Hulk, looking at Miss Marvel, like these shows did not need to be shows.
Yeah.
But regardless,
Yeah.
back to Black Panther. I hope we do, man. I really hope that we do get to see someone. Like, not saying that since we didn't get anybody in their previous movies, it was terrible. But I wish for this we do get someone, someone to
Yeah.
come back to be at that funeral and just to have a little bit more, like, you know, be at the funeral even, like for his loss.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
he
like-
was an Avenger.
Yeah,
right?
and when
yeah.
like Tony Stark died, it was like everybody showed up to his funeral. Everyone was there.
Yeah, that's a
So
good point. We should see
why
them.
not, right?
I think that would be sick if they're at the funeral and then like they like you know go off and do their own thing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then at
Yeah,
the end
yeah.
of the movie, they come back.
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
something like
that'd be
that.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
even
yeah.
being at the funeral, I think would be huge.
It would
I
mean
think
a
that'd
lot.
be mean
It
a
would mean
lot.
a- yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it wouldn't take much too. It's like, do you want to, pay respect to
Chadwick, yeah.
Chadwick?
And I think
any
they're-
actor would say yes. Like,
Or like even like old ass Steve Rogers there.
But he's
shit.
dead.
old
No,
Steve?
he's not old Steve.
No,
like
no.
old ass Steve. Remember?
he's
he
dead.
No, he's not. Remember at the end
When
of
did he die?
Endgame, he shakes the hand, he hands off the shield to.
Yeah, I know, but then he's dead in Captain America. They say he's dead. people were like, "Oh, isn't he on the moon?" And everyone's like, "No, he died. We literally buried him."
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they.
They that's all theorized.
They said that?
They never said. They never confirmed that he's dead.
But they passed on like I know like at the end of Endgame like he's gone, but then they didn't show him in the show, and then they were saying it's because like he's gone.
I don't
No,
think
he's
so.
done, like I think they've gone as in, like he's gone as Captain America. Like he's no longer Captain America. Like he's done that life.
Yeah,
Because at the end of Endgame, you know, he hands off the shield and shakes
No,
his
yeah,
hand.
yeah, I know,
So
yeah.
I think there's still old Steve out there. I never thought he was dead.
I think he's still out there.
I swore that was what they were trying to go
Really?
with
Oh.
when they introduced. Yeah, because then why wouldn't he show up in Captain America and the Winter
Well,
Soldier?
none of the shows had cameos. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
none of the
She-Hulk-
shows movies.
But She-Hulk has Bruce Banner.
Yeah, that's what made it, the one episode good.
They didn't need him. They didn't need him because
the storyline,
The
yeah,
whole
is what
thing
I'm
was
saying.
that he's passing on.
Yeah,
Like,
and they've already done that. He's already
yeah,
passed on the
right.
shield. You're the
Yes.
next Captain America.
I think that's why they
And
didn't
then
have him.
and then for She-Hulk, she had to pass on the role of how important being a Hulk is
Right.
to She-Hulk, maybe, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
But anyway,
Regardless.
if we get a cameo, I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be really, really cool.
Yes.
And like, you know, just the funeral will really make sense. Last time we saw everybody was at Iron Man's funeral.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know?
Is there
Yeah.
a confirmed funeral scene
Where?
in the movie? Like
I'm just this is all just assuming from the trailer when they're all wearing white.
Yeah.
Usually when you wear all white, it's like when you're paying respect to somebody
that's
or
true,
black in some cultures.
Yeah.
But like in like I don't know about any other like most cultures actually. When you're at a funeral, like you know how you give off like white roses,
Yeah.
because it's a funeral, like for meaning of death. So like that's what I'm going off of.
Yeah.
I
And you
think
see
that's
them holding like
the mask.
the mask and Black Panther's like shield and spear or
Yeah.
something.
Okay. Then for sure,
I think so. It's a funeral for
Well,
sure.
all right.
Ceremony.
bring the tissues, boys.
I have to emotionally prepare myself for the whole day for this movie. But yeah, man. Like again, we get so much, but it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay where it's not going to spoil anything. I think a lot of the footage that we saw would be the first half of the movie. We get a really good look of Ironheart finally.
Yes.
She has two armors.
She does
Yeah.
one like, but you know how they mentioned that she's made the suit from like car parts? It doesn't look like that at all.
No, but I think that's the first one.
Oh, and then the second one where it's
the
like,
second one is where she gets it like vibranium.
Ooh.
Yeah.
damn, she
there's-
gets a vibrating suit, and Iron Man did
Yeah. Because there's been two already. There's one where it looks all like
janky,
yeah,
like the one from
and
like
she's wearing
Pacific Rim.
goggles.
Yeah.
And then there's one where it looks like a
When
Black
she's
Panther.
flying off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm really excited for Ironheart, and dude, especially Namor. The
I'm
fact
most
that we see
excited for Namor. I'm most excited for him.
So, question for like a genuine question: why is Namor attacking the surface world?
So I think it's the same idea. You know, I think the same idea. You know the from Aquaman.
Yeah.
The what's his name? The guy who wants to fight
Ocean Master.
Ocean Master. You know how he takes like humans are taking advantage of the sea world and they don't like it. They don't like it treated like shit, and that's why I think that's the same idea. But
Right.
Namor's doing
Okay.
it now because Black Panther's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's one. And those are one of the cultures that know about Wakanda, know the truth and everything.
Yes.
knowing that because Chadwick Boseman is dead, this is the time for where he can
Right.
shine, challenge, and
Yeah.
get like, maybe.
And I
Right.
think isn't it in the comics that they've been at war
Yeah.
before, the
Yeah, yeah.
Wakandans and the
Yeah.
Atlanteans?
But I
Yes.
just want to know what the reason.
Not Atlanteans.
is.
Are they called Atlanteans?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just these Atlanteans. They're now taking the heritage of the Mayans and the
Yeah,
Aztec,
yeah.
like we're incorporating that
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
But I mean, because Aquaman is pretty silly because literally it's like, oh, you're polluting the oceans.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
starting war.
That's facts.
It's literally you
Yeah.
literally see that happen. And like you see them like the surface world on the beaches see tons of
Yeah.
Like
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wash
and
out.
that's why they start war. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But this has to be something more
No, I think
meaningful
that's
than
it.
that,
Like
yeah.
I think he finds out the Black Panther, like the original Chadwick Boseman died.
Yeah.
Shuri's doing it, but Shuri's not doing a good job. That's why, again, remember, something happens to Shuri.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Namor kills him.
Right.
Again, who knows?
Kills,
But I
kills,
think Namor
kills.
is showing up because it's the timing where they're all like struggling and they don't know what they're doing.
Right.
And that's why it's his time to shine and he wants to take over the mantle,
Yeah.
take over Wakanda, and kind of do something kind of similar to what Killmonger tried to do, is help the people, help his people using
Yes.
Wakandan technology.
Yes,
Maybe,
yes.
you know?
Interesting.
Because if you look at not Wakandan, Namor and his crew, like they're still very old school. Like they still have just regular speed. Like again, who knows? We don't know much, but it seems like they don't have a lot of technology like Wakanda does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the fact that they can't even breathe outside of, like, out of the ocean.
At least
'cause-
the Atlanteans, yeah.
Yeah, Atlantean. Namor can because he's
Namor
like
can.
a
He's
hybrid, but
half-half,
everyone
yeah.
else,
Yeah.
you see they're blue because they have a layer of water apparently
Yeah, yeah.
over them, and they're breathing
Yes.
under, like they're still breathing underwater.
They're
so
underwater,
the
yeah.
fact that they can't do that, maybe they're still just behind, and they want to
Maybe.
use the Wakandan technology to make them better and like
It could be, yeah.
evolve them
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Namor is ready to like fuck up Shuri and her mom.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he was flying up to the window and he's about to throw his spear
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
He's flooding everything.
Yeah.
It has to be something serious.
It's huge, yeah. I think. Remember, Endgame. You remember when they're saying like, oh, there's like really seismic activity underwater, and like
Yes.
you know that, yeah. So
That was it.
that's when it started. Like when half of the crew got snapped, the blip. Maybe
Yeah.
Namor was like, "What the f- happened to all my people?" And that's what
Yeah.
triggers his angry and like, "What the hell did you guys do? Like you did nothing."
Oh, because he doesn't know what's going on.
And
up in
because he has no idea.
Yes,
And
yes.
now he blames the surface land for everything that's happened. He lost half of his village, I guess, not
Yeah.
village, like his people.
Yeah.
His people.
And well, one of the quotes is the Queen of Wakanda, which is I can't remember her name, but she goes like he whispered like, "Your protector is gone" or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have no protector now,
yeah.
and I think it's perfect time for him to start attacking.
I think that's probably why. Again,
yeah.
well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a cool villain, like Killmonger. Like I like
With a good
Killmonger as a
motive.
villain.
Yeah.
And I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think it's gonna be a villain like the villain from like Morbius. Maybe I know that's a really bad example, but that's the only thing I can think of right now. But like, it's not gonna be a one-time shitty villain.
Oh yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
It's just the first introduction,
Yeah.
but they introduce him.
But
as a
even
villain.
if this is his only movie, like Killmonger, he'll have an
no.
impact. Like
No,
he'll have.
I really hope it isn't.
No, because in the
Namor's
comics, like
recurring.
he's kind of good. Like he's kind of like he goes back and forth from being like
no, because like I'm pretty sure.
anti-hero.
Yeah, he's more anti-hero / hero. If
yes,
anything.
yeah. What's the
Yes.
word? He's a vigilante. Maybe a little bit closer. Not a superhero, but more of a vigilante. Because in the comics, there are times where they work together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Namor's one of in the comic Illuminati.
Yes, he is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm just really glad we finally get to see a lot of them. The last movie I was really excited for was Thor Ragnarok for Phase 4. Like Thor Ragnarok, because I was very excited for the
Love
movie,
and Thunder?
even from the trailer. Yeah. Oh shit, no Ragnarok. Oh my bad. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Love and Thunder. Sorry, cameraman. Don't look at me like that.
But then you see how you guys
But
like
this is gonna be that much better.
I hope so. I hope they finally introduce mutants.
Well, yeah,
Not
because
as-
Namor
not as-
said like his character is a mutant.
I know, but not as like not as the main story, but at least bring it up because there's no like evident. Like we haven't seen a mutant who's confirmed themselves as a mutant
That's
on
true,
the screen
yeah.
yet.
Or maybe this will be the one. Maybe this will be the one that
That's
he
what I'm
finally
hoping
says,
for.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I am, AKA X-Men material. Shit.
Nice, that next.
That's what he's gonna say. When
I
he's
am
fighting
X-Men
the
material.
Wakandans and he's at the top of the building. Maybe I am X-Men material. I'm gonna start a group called X-Men.
Dun, 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 dun.
What the fuck?
Damn, bro.
But yeah, man, I'm super pumped. I'm super excited for this movie, and it's in a month roughly, only already.
I'm just thinking of a Namor on top of Shuri. I am X-Men material.
Na, 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 na. Yo, who knows?
Who knows?
What if?
How to ruin the movie, dude.
What if?
Anthony Mackie rolls
but-
in the Black Panther costume.
You know what? That's not. I don't think that's that far fetched. I think not in the suit, maybe, but he'll show up to help,
Yeah.
and maybe even guide.
Because they did have a close relationship.
Yeah, exactly,
Yes.
exactly, and
like with
how.
Infinity War, Winter Soldier, and,
Yeah, and even like
Winter
White
Soldier.
Wolf, Sebastian,
Yeah.
like his role as well. Here, he's very close.
Yeah.
To
like
Wakanda.
with yeah. So who knows? What if he comes in as a
Yeah.
mentor for the next Black Panther? Like what you got to do as a responsibility, with power, and like what everything,
Damn, bro.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Having one of the OG, just like Hulk with She-Hulk,
Yeah.
Mark. I think those are some things that I think would make sense,
Something
and it'd be okay. I
definitely-
think it'd be totally okay.
Yeah, something definitely has to happen for this to be the end of Phase 4.
Yes,
Something
yes.
big has to happen.
Maybe
Especially-
Kang. Maybe Kang. We see Kang
Oh, there's also rumors of Doctor Doom potentially showing up
in this movie.
in this movie.
Please don't lie to me.
I'm not. I'm
Where'd you see? Really?
yeah. A lot of like news outlets like saying potentially.
What the fuck?
Like
I
just
wonder how.
like maybe because Namor is the same reason like why he's taking over Wakanda.
Yeah.
Like
Dr. Doom is doing the same thing.
because now they've lost Black Panther.
He wants
like,
the technology.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy if that's the case.
But you could probably just get.
I'm just gonna be. Oh wait, because we got a kind of Easter egg kind of / hint from Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Maybe it is time. Maybe we do
And
get
I think
Victor.
they're gonna introduce like Easter eggs here and there.
I'm
and
just
then
gonna look for
finally-
the name Victor.
and
That's
then
it. The
finally
whole
like
movie.
show him, but not obviously he's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
But just the fact that you get to see him on screen.
Existence. That
Finally.
Victor Doom is
Yeah.
What's the reference in Moon Knight?
there when he's driving away in that speed like getaway van. The van
cupcake
says
van?
Victor something
Victor
Doom.
Von D or something.
Yeah, Victor Von D.
Oh,
And it's like a cupcake van, but it's branded by that name. So people are speculating that it's for Victor
he was-
Von Doom.
he was craving
but it's
cupcakes that
it's
day.
literally Victor Van D. So like, there's who else is in the comics?
it's true.
Victor Von Doom. But yeah, yo,
Damn.
I think that's kind of it. Like we can keep talking about it, but we got to watch the movie next month.
Yeah.
Once we watch the movie, we will record as ASAP and release that ASAP.
As
Yeah.
ASAP.
As in, like, our cameraman will
As
have
soon
1
as-
day to edit, and then
as
we'll
soon
post
as
the next day.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. We're kidding. No, we're not.
Also,
If you're hearing us, and you're only hearing us, go check out our YouTube channel
because maybe you can hear us
and see
and
us.
see
And
us.
see us.
Hey. If you don't know already, we do have a YouTube channel going, and that's why we're here. You're seeing our faces with this, location. If you tend to find our locations, please don't come find us. That's kind of weird.
They're like, bro, I go to school right over there.
I know that place right there. That's where I live.
Bro, I play soccer here.
Don't come find us. Just shoot us a DM. Be like, hey, another place. We'll shut you out. But yes, check out our YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. We have a Instagram channel that we always had. We have podcast. Check us out when you're driving to work, from work. Don't watch videos. I don't recommend. We have a TikTok that we're gonna see releasing stuff.
That's it.
Do we have more?
OnlyFans.
Oh yes, OnlyFans.
yes,
Subscribe.
yes.
$5 a week. And
week?
Yes.
Holy
$5 a
And you can
week.
see the shirtless guy. That
And
was
you will
running behind
see
us.
our cameraman in our OnlyFans only.
It's his only.
You'll never see his face. All you see is feet.
Yeah.
He's just into feet photos. But that's it. That's all we got.
charges extra
YouTube,
for
Instagram,
those.
TikTok. Check us out. Podcast. Give us a shout. Send us a DM. Rate us.
Yep.
Give us those thumbs up. Subscribe, please, to our YouTube channel. And who knows? Maybe we'll start getting stickers in production. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that. But that's what I'm saying.
Stickers, posters, keychains are they're
Of
happening.
ears.
Key listeners, keychains. are
Key
happening.
listener.
We're telling you right now. Here
Keychain.
first.
They're happening.
Ear-shaped keychains. I'm
No,
telling you right
no,
now.
no. Like the key shape. It just says key listener.
No, I want the ears.
Yeah,
You can
I
have
was-
the limited.
I want the
ear.
ears.
All right.
Even with maybe a bite taken off, like Mike Tyson. Out of the ear. I don't care. Let's go.
Mike Tyson.
But yeah, check us out. That's all we. That's all we have for today.
He's slow, dude.
That is our
has a lisp.
a very bad lisp.
It's-
Mike Tyson.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here while they keep talking about Mike Tyson.
Okay.
But thank you for watching. Keep on listening. To In the
watching.
System.